What's going on, Chateau? It's Coach Eric here Sunday, Easter Sunday, with your guys' third stretching video. So we're going to start off today with some mobility work with a lacrosse ball. If you guys don't have a lacrosse ball, go ahead and grab tennis ball, baseball, anything that'll work. Rolling pin, that'll work too. We're going to start right underneath the first metatarsal here, so your big toe. We're just going to work that arch. So rolling back and forth. If you guys find some tender spots, go ahead and sink into them for a little bit. Just going to spend about 30-45 seconds a foot. Alrighty guys, next thing we're going to work on is some hip openers. So we're going to start in that deep lunge, Spider-Man lunge. So both hands on the inside of that right leg, and then working on trying to get that back down nice and flat. So I kind of think about squeezing this glute to pull my hips down, and I'm kind of forcing my chest up. We're going to hang out here for about good 30-45 seconds. Alright guys, after that we're going to take that inside hand here, we're going to rotate up, twisting torso, we're going to hang out here for another 30. Alrighty guys, then we're going to come back down, both hands on the inside here, and then you're going to take this left hand, grab your left ankle, and then you guys, from this position, you guys can kind of work on becoming more upright, and then pulling that foot back, kind of feeling the stretch on the inside of the hip flexor and quads. Alrighty guys, we're going to repeat the exact same process on the other side. So both hands on the inside, starting in that deep long lunge, and I'm going to focus on squeezing that glute, kind of pulling those hips down, making sure my pelvis is nice and neutral, so not like sloping to one side or the other side, just staying right nice and neutral. Hanging out here for about 30 roughly. Alrighty guys, I'm going to take that inside hand, rotate up. Another 30 here. Alrighty guys, and both hands back down. Reach back, grab that right foot without falling over, and then force that torso upright. Alrighty guys, next one's going to be seated couch stretch. I'll show you guys from the front because it's easier to show. So with couch stretch here, what we're going to do is we're going to take our right foot, we're going to take our toes, we're going to tuck it underneath our legs. I can kind of show you guys from the side here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean back until I feel that stretch in the front of my quad. and as well as in my hip flexor. So for those of you who are pretty mobile, you guys might be able to make it all the way back down here and onto your back and hang out in that position. But just kind of find that fine line, that sensation between feeling like a really, really deep stretch and any discomfort or pain, because we don't want to have any discomfort or pain. We're going to hang out here about 30, 45 seconds. You can kind of work from side to side, leaning back, leaning into it. Alright guys, and the same thing on the other side. Tucking that toe underneath. And then keeping that ankle down underneath. So I'm not doing this with my foot. I'm tucking my toes underneath. You might feel that stretch in your ankle as well. Alrighty guys, next stretch is going to be saddle stretch. So what I was just doing with my feet, pretty much the same idea here. So toes together, nice and close. I'm going to tuck my toes underneath me and then sit back here with my butt on my ankles. And for those of you who have tight ankles, this may be painful as it is. So maybe even rock a little bit forward and just kind of work your way back onto pressure. And if this is relatively comfortable, then from here you guys can work your way back to a farther position, maybe even open the knees out a little bit, a little wider, and then lean back into the stretch. Hang out. Take a couple big deep breaths in. Big deep breaths out. Alrighty guys, and then the last stretch. We're going to end up on our back. Just work on kind of lengthening the spine. So right leg goes up. I'm going to take that left hand, rotate over, put that right hand out. And I'm just kind of letting gravity do most of the work, but as I kind of sink deeper in the stretch, I might pull my knee a little bit more with my arm. Alright guys, and the same thing on the other side. Left leg goes up, right hand on left knee, rotating over. Alrighty guys, and then now that we've got some newfound movement kind of in that low back and that hip girdle, we're just gonna do some rotation. So I'm gonna try and keep my leg as straight as I can. If it bends a little bit, that's fine. And then arms out wide, I'm gonna rotate over, try and touch the floor, back up. Same idea with the left foot. So left foot up, bend that knee a little bit if you need to, rotate over, tap, back up to the middle. Just do a few rotations on each side. Alrighty guys, that is it for our Sunday stretching video. Happy Easter. Miss all you guys. Hope everybody's doing really, really well. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.